Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel, Chriskayoga. In today's video, we will be doing something special for the ladies only. Sorry guys, but this is all about dealing with your period. So today I will take you through a yoga sequence that will assist you in aiding your period symptoms, whether that be cramps, cramping in your stomach, cramping in your thighs, cramping in your hips, lots of cramping going on, back pain, headache, fatigue, all of the above. We'll be dealing with all of those things in this yoga class. Speaking of dealing with your period, Cobra Tampons got in touch with me and they sent me over some of their products to sample and look at. Basically, it's the most beautiful tampon packaging I've ever seen in my life. The tampons are organic cotton, so they're much healthier for you than any of the stuff that you'll find in the drugstore. They also provide you with stylish storage options for the tampons. They have several different type of boxes that are really cute where you can keep them in your home, in your cabinets. They also provide a lipstick sized case for single tampons that you can just take with you on the go. What really drew me to Cobra was their mission. For every 1 month subscription that you receive of Cobra tampons, they give a 1 month supply of clean, sustainable pads to a girl in a developing country, which is really just a great way to help out and give back. And I really thought that was a nice thing that they do. So if you would like to try out Cobra tampons, they kindly provided me with a 20% off code, which is valid for the next 2 weeks from today. I'll place the code up on the screen. It's chriskayoga20, and I'll also put all the information in the description box below. But basically, if you click the link that's in my description box that takes you to Cobra's website, and you enter that code upon your purchase, you will get 20% off. So if you are interested in Cobra tampons, definitely give that a go. So let's get going with the sequence. Lay flat on your back. Bring your feet out to the width of your yoga mat. Bend your knees. Your feet are flat on the floor. And then bring your knees in towards each other. Bring your hands to your abdomen. Palms are on your abs. Close your eyes. And begin to deepen your breath. Breathing through your nose. Focus your attention on your breathing and allow it to really take you in, quiet your mind, and relax here for a moment. Take one more deep breath in through your nose, expanding your rib cage. And release it out completely through your nose. Slowly come to open your eyes. And from here, walk your feet back in towards each other and hug your knees in towards your chest, holding onto your shins. Flex your feet and breathe here for a moment. You can hold on to your wrist as I'm doing here and just give yourself a hug. Breathe into your hips and your lower abdominals. Your whole body, feel it relaxing, softening your muscles. Release the tension that we hold in our hip sockets, outer hips, our low back, our lower abs. We hold tension there during this time of the month, so just breathe into that area and feel it softening. From here, release your hands from your legs. Roll onto the right side of your body. Make your way up. Come onto your hands and knees briefly. And we'll take a child's pose. Touch your big toes together behind you. Sit your hips onto your heels. Relax your torso over your thighs. And bring your head down to the ground. Keep your arms reaching out onto the mat. Take a deep breath in here. Breathe into your back. And a deep breath out. From here, come up onto your hands and knees. Bring your shins parallel. Hands right underneath your shoulders. All fingers are spread wide on the ground. On your inhale, tuck your toes and arch your back. Look up and forward. Spread your shoulders and your collarbones wide. Exhale, untuck your toes. Move from your tailbone. Curve your spine in the opposite way. Reach your upper back all the way up and look towards your hips and thighs for cat pose. From here, come to a flat back, neutral spine. Walk your hands about 6 to 7 inches forward and make your way down onto your belly. Bring your forehead down to the ground. Have your palms flat next to your ribs. Point your elbows up towards the ceiling. We'll take one low cobra. So on an inhale, lift your head and your shoulders off the ground. Keep the tops of your feet flat on the floor behind you. Hold for one more moment. And then slowly release your head back down onto the floor. Press yourself back up through your hands and knees and make your way back into a child's pose. Touch your big toes together and sit your hips onto your heels. Bring your head to the ground. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Slowly come back up onto your hands and knees, shins parallel. Hands are right under your shoulders. Take cat and cow one more time. Inhale, tuck your toes. Look up and forward, spread your shoulders. Exhale, untuck your toes. Move from your tailbone to curve your spine. Look towards your hips and thighs. From here, come to a flat back. Walk your hands forward, 6 or 7 inches forward. Drop all the way down onto your belly. Elbows up, palms next to your ribs on the floor. And take a low cobra. Inhale, lift your head and your shoulders off the ground. Exhale, lower your head down. Come back through your hands and knees. Touch your toes together and sit back, child's pose. Breathe for one breath. We'll do that sequence once more. Come back up onto your hands and knees. Shins parallel, palms right under your shoulders. Inhale, tuck your toes. Arch your back for cow pose. Exhale, curve your spine, reach your upper back up towards the ceiling for cat pose. Come back to a flat back, neutral spine. Move your hands forward. Lower your body all the way down onto your belly. Put your elbows up. Palms are flat next to your ribs. And from here, this time we'll take a full cobra. You can always take low cobra if full cobra is too much for you. But just peel your whole body off the ground if you're doing full cobra. And feel your abs stretching. Spread your shoulders and your collarbones wide. Try not to lock into your elbow joints. So if you have a tendency to hyperextend, then have a micro bend in your elbows. And from here, lower your whole body onto the floor. Bring your head down briefly. Tuck your toes. Press yourself up through hands and knees, and then make your way into downward facing dog. Pedal your legs in your first down dog. Alternate bending and straightening. Gently warming your leg muscles up nice and slowly. Slow and smooth movements, working through those muscles. And slowly come to stillness in your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose and release it out through your nose. From here, take your right leg, bring it forward in between your hands. Bring your knee right above your ankle on the right side. Drop your left knee down onto the floor and untuck your toe. Place your hands flat on the floor and really sink those hips down towards the mat. I recommend staying here for this lizard pose, low lunge stretch, and not taking it as deep as you can. If you can go deeper, just remain here. Breathe into your hips. This area can be quite sensitive around this time of the month, so just be kind to your body and stretch it gently and slowly. And from here, tuck your left toe, press into the ground with your hands and your feet, and step back, downward facing dog once again. Hold your down dog for one breath. From here, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Bring your left knee directly above your left ankle. Set your back knee down and untuck your toe. And just as we did on the other side, try not to ruin my microphone here as I'm stretching. If you haven't noticed this new microphone setup, I hope you're enjoying it so far, because it's cool. Take one more breath here. Tuck your right toe, press into the ground with your hands and your right foot. Step your left foot back. Downward facing dog once again. And from here, set your knees down onto the floor. Touch your big toes together behind you. This time, separate your knees wider than you normally would for child's pose. Sit your hips onto your heels. So my knees are about the width of my yoga mat. And then I'm relaxing over in a wide leg child's pose. From here, slowly come back up onto your hands and knees. Bring your shins parallel to one another. Walk your hands slightly forward. Tuck your toes and press up, downward facing dog once again. Take one more deep breath in and out in your downward facing dog. And on your next inhale, raise your heels all the way up and bend your knees. Look forward and walk your feet up to your hands. Take as many steps as you need to bring your hands to the top of your mat. Relax over your legs in a forward fold. Uttanasana, forward fold. You can have a slight bend in your knees as I do. Gently stretching the hamstrings. And from here, take hold of your elbows and your hands and just allow your body, your upper body, to hang over your legs. Completely release your head, which will release your neck muscles and your whole spine, allowing the weight of your head to really stretch your whole back. So it takes your whole back down and over your legs. Take one more deep breath in your forward bend here. And you can bring your hands to your hips and come all the way up to standing with a straight back. From here, bring yourself to a wide-legged position. Feet are parallel to one another, and they are a little wider than the distance of your own leg. Stand up tall. Bring your hands to your hips. Slightly bend your knees. Shoot your hips back behind you, and then allow your torso to relax over. Bring your hands to the floor. And relax your head over completely for a wide-legged forward fold. You can keep the bend in your knees if your hamstrings are tight. If you have very flexible hamstrings, you can straighten your legs. Just don't hyperextend and lock your knee joints. And just as we did in the Uttanasana forward fold, just relax. Allow your head to hang over. Feel your low back releasing. Feel the muscles in your glutes, your hamstrings, your hips releasing out as well. Send your breath to those areas and feel your muscles softening, releasing all the tension from the areas. Take one more deep breath in and release it out. Slowly make your way back up to standing. Bring your hands to your hips if you'd like to. And once you're standing upright, bring your feet back in towards each other. And we'll come to a seated position on the floor. So, sit on the ground. Bring your feet to meet each other at the center line of your body. Sit up tall on your inhale, and on your exhale, fold your torso over. You can hold onto your feet and relax over your legs. Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. If you'd like a deeper hip stretch, you can bring your elbows to your knees and gently press them down. If that's too intense for you, especially around this time of the month, I recommend just staying here on your forward fold. Just look down. You can close your eyes if you'd like and relax here. Slowly come up out of your forward fold, sit up tall. Take your legs and stretch them out. Upavista Konasana, or a modification of the pose. Your knees and your toes, so your feet are flexed, your knees and your toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. And just as we did in Baddha Konasana, on your inhale, sit up tall, and on your exhale, walk your hands forward and relax over in your forward fold. You can walk them forward any amount that is right for you today. It could be different than last time, or this pose can be completely new to you. But don't be too hard on yourself if you can't reach all the way forward. That's totally fine. Just breathe in this stretch wherever you are. And slowly walk yourself back up to a seated position. Bring your legs in towards each other. Cross your right leg over your left, keeping your left leg straight, or you can bend it in for a deeper hip stretch. I'm going to keep mine bent for today. Wrap your left arm around your right leg. Bring your right arm behind you. Inhale, lengthen your spine up tall. Exhale, twist around to the right. You're breathing as you twist, incorporating your breath. So with each inhale, find length. And with each exhale, twist just a bit more. Keep both sits bones even on the floor. Slowly bring yourself back to center and switch sides. So, cross your left leg over your right leg this time. You have the option of keeping your right leg straight or bent, just as long as both sits bones are even on the floor. Wrap your right arm around your left leg. Bring your left arm behind you. Inhale, sit up taller. Exhale, twist to the left. Just as we did on the other side, lengthen with each inhale, twist with each exhale. Even if you don't move very far, just incorporating your movement with your breath helps you stretch. It makes it a bit easier to get into your muscles. Take one more breath in your twist to the left. Slowly unwind back to center. Come to lying on your back. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Flex your feet if you'd like to rock from side to side. Massage your low back on the floor. You can do so. If that's uncomfortable for you, just stay still and hug your knees in. From here, place your left foot down onto the floor, keeping both knees bent. Take your right ankle, cross it over your left thigh. Take hold between your legs and hold onto the back of your left leg. Both feet are flexed. You can relax your legs and hug them in towards your chest. Your feet are still active to protect your joints, especially the right one. If your foot was limp, it would knock your ankle and your knee out of alignment, causing or potentially causing injury, so we don't want to do that. Take one more deep breath here. Release your hands from your leg and switch sides. Cross your left ankle over your right. Hug your legs in towards your chest by holding on behind your right leg. Relax your shin down and hug your legs in towards your shoulders. Both feet are active, flexed. We're feeling a deep stretch in our hips and our hamstrings, maybe a little bit in our low back. Slowly release your hands from your leg. Release your ankle from your thigh. And we'll take our Shavasana. You can take Shavasana with your feet together. This isn't Shavasana, but it's Supta Baddha Konasana. Place the bottoms of your feet together. Your knees are out to the side. And then you can place your palms on your belly. And close your eyes here. If that's uncomfortable for you, you can do something else. You can do regular Shavasana, but you can take your blanket and place it on your hips, right on your pelvis. The weight of this yoga blanket is heavier than it looks, so it really provides some grounding down in that area, which is great for this time of the month. So I'll take this style of Shavasana since I'm already here. Feel free to choose a different kind, as I've stated before. Wherever you are, place your palms either on your abdomen or on the ground, palms facing up. Relax your legs, close your eyes, and begin to deepen your breath. Breathing through your nose deeply. With each inhale, feel your ribcage expanding wide. With each exhale, feel it coming back in. Focusing your attention on your breath. And allow each exhale that you take to relax your bones, your muscles, your joints, even further every time you exhale. And remain here. Slowly bring some slight motion back into your body, moving your hands and your feet, your arms and your legs. Set your prop off to the side. Getting it out of your way, bend your knees, and roll onto the right side of your body. Rest there with your knees bent and your arm underneath your head for support. Use your hands to help you. Come up to a seated position. Crossing your shins. Bring your hands to your legs. Close your eyes and begin to once again deepen your breath. Take one deep breath in through your nose. Release it out. Bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest and bow your head to your fingertips. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the class. Please subscribe for new free yoga videos every Monday and Wednesday. Also, check out my yoga blog, girlonyoga.com, and you can follow me at chriskayoga on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you so much. See you next time.